Hello and welcome to MinuteQuest number 36, Once That Only, Quest for Power number 8, Might, Life number 180. Thank you for checking this out. If you're familiar, this is MinuteQuest. If you're unfamiliar, this is MinuteQuest. Welcome. Once That Only challenge. Only putting points into power today. Tomorrow I do speed, and so on and so on. We got vitality, intelligence, and luck. Today's power. It might be possible. It might not. But I need more might. I need more strength. I need more power. I might need to get might. I might need to get might. This is gonna work. There we go. Oh no, I have to plug my controller. I have a controller now, and the music's a little loud. There we go. A bit better. It's probably quiet, but not super loud to me. That's fine. It should be good. Every time I've checked it, it's fine. So, thank you to those that are checking this out. I'm gonna get, once I get the controller working, I forgot about this. I don't really, it doesn't make things. What? No, I don't want to download. But, no, cancel. There was something within BlueStacks that I hit, and it was like, we need to download something. I don't want to download anything. Stop. Don't add anything to BlueStacks. Oh, that's what it was. BlueStacks has its own screen recorder, which I accidentally downloaded now. That's great. I'm glad I did that. That's all I wanted. So the controller stopped working for whatever. How did the controller already stop? It just worked. Sorry. Sometimes I what I'm doing. Other days, I'm a fool. Alright, now we're moving. That's annoying. I have a thing on here I don't want. I don't know how to figure out how to install that. I don't really need a screen recorder within BlueStacks because I have the screen recorder that is OBS. And I can record, anything. I'm gonna have to just level up. Just a lot of leveling up. I think I want to get dash. I think that's my first thing I'm trying to get is a combo of surprise and dash just to up my speed. I think that's what I was looking for. I don't think I can get that until after. I know I'm thinking of speed as the mock hit, not faster movement, but a faster hit. I want faster move, dash, and the necessary. I should put that for whatever surprise. I don't know if I want to check it because I'm always gonna need it. Oh, I gotta, hold on. I know it is. Oh yeah, I need the ninja. That's what it is. So I do need to beat the first boss. I could get it maybe from a treasure room, but still not anywhere beating the treasure room yet. I need to be level. What did I need to be? Like 500, basically. I think this one was week 2. What are you week? One more. I always forget. I always forget the treasure rooms are one less than the regular bosses. What are you week 2? Stab. Okay, he's weak to the sword, but I have this because I got that little bit of speed is pretty nice. I'm just gonna walk back and forth here. Bit of pacing, bit of leveling. Again, I've been doing these shorter, so I might even go even shorter. I don't know what let me check my times. Let me check my times. What are my minutes at for all of these? I do like that I have writing this down. It's very helpful. List is here, and then this. I should make its own thing, so probably. All right. Well, I might as well start just now. End of quest number 8. All right. Power. I don't want to waste too much time doing that. I leveled 300 like in one. I don't know how long I played. I played for an hour, a bit under an hour. I pushed it to the next 7 hours. I'll keep this one at an hour per stream because that one's already lined up that way. So I'll just go for I'll do it'll be 8 hours. So that's 480 480 minutes. I don't know why that took so long to figure out. That's not. It's literally 4 times 6 or 8 times 6. Jesus. 48. Then there's a 10. And then you times it by 10 and you get 480. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, just a bit of this for an hour or so. And then at the most, maybe entertaining. But people come by and hang out and chat anymore. So if you catch this or know about the channel, catch the other stuff and catch these, I should probably let people know in the other streams that like the MinuteQuests or the just chatting stream, basically. Come hang out. Learn how to play MinuteQuest. Play MinuteQuest. Go on a quest. Find your own quest. Yeah, so I'll probably do it an hour before we're going to 480. Bit under an hour. Right. About. I think I did start right at. Be a bit under an hour. I'm fairly certain the treasure boss I have to be able to do about 3,000 damage, a bit more, and then maybe I can get a crit and get the kill. So that's when I'll start fighting the treasure room. But I have to basically double my levels right now, for sure. So, if I could get a treasure drop that gives me a better something sooner, of course, that'd be what I'm looking for. A better treasure, a better weapon, a better time. Keep going this way because I took a drink of water. Right. Spam calls. I had a spam call and it messed me up. Treasure room. I wasn't really. Oh, I thought I hung up. Why did it not hang up? What the hell? It answered it? That's crazy. Sometimes I hate my phone. I literally tried to decline the call and it answered it instead. So I'm just that stupid. Going good, going good. Almost 10 levels. Alright. Hold on. I know I'm just kind of zoned out here. Alright, hold on. Sorry. I thought the phone call was a spam call, but it was an old coworker. I never saved the number in. And I was like, what's up? And I'm like, utter chaos. Okay? It's very vague. You just said it was a accidental phone call, or what? That's not helpful. Oh, now what? Now what? I don't work there anymore. What? Right? What chaos? Right? I don't know. Maybe the cliffhanger for me. Utter what? Yeah, there's 40 minutes here. 41. 41. No, I don't want to go here. Although, in a way, it's I don't have to walk all the way to the other end. I don't. It's like a few bit XP less, but when I die, I don't walk all the way back. And I don't have any of these pets yet, so I think the stump shows up there, and I don't think this tree, the big tree doesn't show up, does it? Yeah, see? I didn't have that. And something. I wonder if that does anything. There's no way to check that effectively without just going and doing it myself. Do it myself. I was gonna try and like sift through like all the wiki stuff, but I forget that when you have just a pet, sometimes it's not. I guess I could check surprise and see if that shows up as a pet option, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm just gonna alternate. And just see how far, go back out there again. This will level me faster. I should walk out here because it does level me faster. Three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just counting, right? Just nice counting. 1 and 2, right? 1. I got that level up, messed me up there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and right. You gotta talk because the hits are so slow. 1, 2, 4. 1, yeah. 2, 3, 4, yeah. There we go. Drum practice. There it is. Just so simple. I did it. I did it. Right there. I counted to 4. And then I guess in a way I counted to 16. In a way I counted to 8, depending on how you want to think about it. Like I didn't. I just put your 8, but I didn't say 8 or 16. Getting AFK is going to be so nice for all of these once I have the zombie. And I can just like, all right, I'm going to set these up for an hour and just like walk away for a bit. I can get up, walk away, and just have it record, do its thing, do the stream, just so I have a record of it. Because I do think does get to a point when there's less to talk about. Like when I first started these, there was so much to explain about the build and how they all worked. Each one had its own like little thing. I was making bits of progress in each one, but now they're all at that point where it's just like, okay, level up. Just go to the farthest point you can and walk back and forth. Or with the intelligence with the zombie, just keep running the zombie. Do the zombie run. Do the zombie run. Like like the Monster Mash, but the zombie run. Because it's basically like the thriller dance. I don't know. It's not much, but the zombie run. Oh, the zombie dance. Still. I should do a Temple Run stream. That'd be fun. Play some old classics. Some old classic phone games. Temple Run, play some old classic like Flash games maybe. Play Run. Just play Run. I think I just call it Run 1, and then Run 2, Run 3, Run 4. It'd be a really obnoxious spot. That's how I have to do it. I don't know. The one, like each stream would just be the one individual run. It'd be off. I haven't played in years. I'm sure I'd fall through one of those in seconds to fall through the void. And be like, oh, reset. Oh, wait, no. End of stream. Next time on. Run number. Running for it. The wings of the harpies push me along just a bit faster. Give me that slight bit of dodge. Stop moving. Still hold the button down. Whoa. I don't think I did enough. Look at that. Look how many more times I have to hit that guy. Or not how much more damage I need to do. How many more times I need to, just how much more times my damage needs to be to hit. 10 times the damage. 10. About. I guess that there's a better, the sword would do more damage, but still. 5 times the damage. I'm walking too far. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. What is the next pure surprise set with just a regular damage upgrade? What is the bet? What is the next surprise set that just gives me? Go to the right page for one. Nope. Go to the right. Open the right thing. Open the right thing. There. No, I don't want anything there. I don't want anything there. All right. The thief sword. Oh, really? Unless I can get the cardboard box, right? And the cardboard box works with pretty much every other. Is it the weapons and the pets? Yeah. Yeah. So if I get the cardboard box early, do some Metal Gear Solid type of runs. Real solid snake it up. Put through the first three. I've yet to finish the fourth. I started it and I just never did it. And then the TV that's connected to the PS3, I had to move the PS3. The TV died. Just I don't know. I just went to do a WWF stream. That's what I normally like would stream. I would put the that was on the TV. So it just stopped. I went to go do it one day and I would turn the TV on and it just started making a high pitched noise. It didn't turn on. If you get the power supplies, the power board shot. It is like a 15-year-old TV. Anymore? Maybe? No? Yeah. I don't know. So it's old. I don't know. It served its purpose. It's been used. I watched like over 500 movies on it. So I'm good. I played a lot of video games with the TV. I'll live. I'm okay with it. I might be able to fix it. I looked it up. I don't know if it's worth it. I was trying to look it up, see how much like a replacement part would be. I have to find the part first. All right, almost there. Sorry, so now I was answering text, right? I start thinking about the response I send to people. I'm like, was that the best way to phrase that? You know, just doing a live stream, I can say things, and I just kind of like, I'm like, oh no, that's not how. I can just say the next thing and like sort of re-edit, or you get the mistake, and then you get the re-edited version of what I was trying to say. But the text, it's like I sent it, and it's just like, oh yeah, that's just the words. You didn't even read those. You go, that's what. That was definitely, that was 100%. You know, it was typed out. It's like a concrete sentence. It's like, you know, it's that's what was meant to be said. It's like not a time I've had like 10 other options of ways you could phrase things, right? And so you can't just get all of them at once in one text. You can do it, put it in text of iterations, right? Person's talking live, you know, like, wait. I mean, like, you know, like when I'm talking live, I used to wait. No, I meant like, you know, and you could do that in text too, but it doesn't come off as signal. They already read it, and there was no like, I don't know. Anyway, I just always. Did I respond to that? Did I read that correctly before I responded? Welcome to MinuteQuest, where I zone out into a thing. I just let the game. You know, I'll start pressing buttons. It turns into such muscle memory. I just am going back and forth here, not even thinking about the fact that I got to press these buttons and swap, go to a different room. Setting up the controller is definitely the way to go. Definitely recommend it if you're trying this on a desktop or any you know, if you got to emulate it. If you got to emulate this, I definitely recommend controller setups. And the keywords work, but you're gonna be playing for almost 2 set up keybinds that just auto do it for you. But then you get the zombie, and then it wastes the zombie, and it's like, well, I had the zombie. What's the point of getting the zombie? It ruins that. It ruins that bit of like, oh sick, I got the zombie. Leveling and leveling. The time's ticking. And one more. These minutes keep rolling. 20 minutes. 20 minutes left. 4 to 60 minutes on the clock. 20 minutes left of the stream. Can I make it? Can I make it? What level will I be? That's the real question. I'm over 250. I'm over 250. Although the level is just gonna get slower and slower. Like getting to, like, I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to get to level 500. Like 499 to 500. Like how much XP I'm gonna need for that. I'll have to see what's the jump from 265 to 266. What's the jump? Well, I didn't see the jump for the last one. So what's? I guess I gotta see what this one is and then what the next jump is. All right, so that 10. Okay, 1050. It's definitely gonna take like 5 minutes. I think get from 499 to 500. Like it's gonna take a while. Once I get there, that's gonna be crazy. Let's see what this up. Let's see what it is. Let's see. It'll be. All right, it's about 10 more. That's not that crazy, but that'll add up though. That will add up. That'll be about double what I'm doing. It'll be about double what I have to do now, right? Per level. It took about 2 minutes, minute and a half, maybe. I don't know. Or no, 2 minutes, right? Wasn't it 460 when I said something about it? Whatever. I died. I got 18 minutes left. I will be doing Skyrim after this. If anybody catches this, wants to watch that, that is what I will be doing next. Permadeath, continuing the life of Morgan, the Necromage, the Conjurer. Not sure. Might become champion of OLED Ball. Maybe champion of Olympia. I feel like Olympia makes a bit more sense. I don't know. Who does more soul trap stuff? Who does like raising the deck? Is that? What's up, Red Cat? This is MinuteQuest. You can see it down. It's scrolling by. MinuteQuest, developed by MoeTTT. It's an older mobile game. I got it emulated on BlueStacks right now. It's a bit difficult to play, but it's a pocket RPG. Just a bunch of stats. It's like a big. There's a bunch of. Yeah, I'll put the cursor up on screen for a second so I can kind of talk about what I'm talking about. So there's how do I show the cursor? Wait, there's a way to do it again. Hold on. Can I do it through here? Yeah, that's what I did. All right. If I come over here, now so you have these weapons. I've been playing it a lot. Yeah. There's the spreadsheets are not mine. These are things of other people. Well, this one's my spreadsheet, the one that's up right now. But there's another. People on Reddit did this like 10 years ago. A bunch of information, like the calculator. Somebody else made that. The spreadsheet was from somebody named Soulcatcher. So there's a lot of stuff like 7-8 years ago, where there was a small community on Reddit. I caught it later, so I didn't participate in any of that. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Hold on. I have the wrong skill. It's not the skill list. Here's the skill list. So there's all these different skills, and you get them by comboing out your knife, your weapon. Here, you know what? I'll go back to the castle. and show you. You have your weapon, your armor, and your pet. So they combo out and then give you different skills based on how they combo. And there's as many combinations as that is. I think it's like close to 2 million combinations. You know, they're not all good. This one specifically, I'm only putting points into power, which is difficult because I have to start the games very specifically because I have to be able to get the surprise skill because I have no accuracy. So if I like, here, I'll show it. If I go in here and I say equip this is like the starting set. This is the starting set, right? If I go this way, I have no surprise anymore, right? So you'll watch since I've only been putting points into power, I do a bit more damage with the set, but I don't. You'll see, I start missing hits, right? So then I can get, but if I have surprise on, so I need that for this one because your accuracy just doesn't go up. So I have this, I got the clown. I looked into that. That's why I'm calling this character the Fool, because I got that. That was my first surprise set, and it was a surprise because I was trying to get something else. I didn't think I was gonna get it. It was completely random. It wasn't like a guaranteed drop from the thing I killed, and it was pure luck to get that, which is incredible. And then I ended up getting the one I needed later on, the one I thought I'd end up getting first. Ended up getting that in its normal spot. There's these treasure rooms, and when you first start the game for this build and a few others, you have to like basically wait right here. You go out, there's like two slots, you gotta wait there. You just wait for the treasure room to show up after like 60 minutes, and you hope the pet you want is in there. I just ended up just fighting the treasure room and just leveling and leveling and leveling until I could finally beat the treasure room, and I lucked into getting surprise. I didn't feel like resetting a bunch. But I had to reset for some other. I don't know. The game gets these one stat only ones are just for power might not be possible. Vitality or speed's possible. Vitality is most likely possible. Intelligence I've done. Luck I've done. So I've done speed. I've done intelligence. I've done luck. Vitality's mostly possible. It might not be possible. I don't know if power is. Yeah, power might not do it. I don't know. Power might not make it. But I'm gonna keep trying as the Fool. Nonetheless. But intelligence is the best one right now. If I go back to that other spreadsheet, what I have, not that one. I was on the right page and I closed it. Here, you can see how much time I have in some of them. So like, I've only got I'm level 70 and I've got almost my most amount of time in speed. It's just so because I have no damage. I'm doing one hit, but I can dodge everything because your speed. You have I definitely went over this in the first few streams of these. If you're like interested in the game, I have more. But like, there's like speed, like power. Here, that's what they said: power, a strength, physical attack, and how much damage you do to an enemy. It's pure, just how much strength do you do, how much you hit the enemy for. You know, speed does your mobility, so how fast you move. A bit, just slightly. Your evasion, so how often you can miss, or how often you can dodge, and then your hit rate, how often you can hit, and then how much equipment weighs, so your movement speed with equipment, and then like vitality is your health and your defense. And that one gets pretty crazy. You need a skill called Reflect, which basically lets you like parry all your attacks. Yes, lots of RNG. Yes. And then luck. That one's fun. Well, the intelligence has elemental attacks and your magic defense and your hit rate. When hit rate isn't how fast you hit; it's your percentage to hit. That's what that is. And then luck, same thing. Hit rate, treasure rate. So that influences how often treasures appear when you just kill a normal enemy, ups your crit chance and ups your money. So because I'm only doing 1.1 stat, right? So I'm doing Mondays I do power, Tuesdays I do speed, so on and so on. But if you look at this thing, you can see that intelligence is pulling a clear victory right now as the best skill. It's got the farthest distance at 8.9. It's over. It has more levels than it has minutes. It's the only one that has more levels than minutes, which I think is fun for the intelligence. And right now for the power, my current issue with power, if I go, I'll do this first. If I go into my treasure room, I have there's the treasure room and it's got a treasure boss. If you see, I do my one hit I get does about 2,000 damage, right? I need to do 6,700 on my one hit, and I could get a crit. My crit chance is real low, like 10,001. But I need to have like over 3,000 damage before I even can care about the crit. I'm only doing like 2,000. So I have to just kind of walk back and forth and level up. This isn't even the best spot. I get 28. You can see the XP pop up. I gotta farm for I gotta just farm for levels. I've been cutting these down. I've been trying to figure out a better way to do these because I do get kind of burnt out just walking back and forth. I used to this game is definitely meant to be played casually, and you don't have to play it annoyingly like I am. You could just play it normally and level yourself like a normal character, maybe, which is always fun. The normal builds are more fun, and I would definitely recommend if you want to go out and try this game. Just do a normal. Just think of a character build. Think like an RPG. Go power speed. But you have every time you level up, you get 5 points, and there's an auto level. There's an auto level, or you can do it yourself. I have it auto leveled to just put the 5 points right into power, of course. But you can distribute those however you want, right? You can even up it, right? So I could say I could put 6 points into power and 4 points into vitality, and it wouldn't distribute my points until I had 10 points. So wait till I level up twice. So there's fun ways to really make some really creative builds with this, and then all the different combos and stuff. And luckily, this is of course the spreadsheets and the wiki and the calculator that somebody made, but some of the info's not there. There's a few missing skills, so there's only one way to test that, and that's to do it myself. So here I am, the fool, walking along. I'm not even dressed up part right now. I don't even have the clown suit on. I'll get back to that at some point. It's just this is faster. There is a final boss called at the final stage of 39 something, 39.7 I think. Kilometers. There's a boss called the DOS boss, and it's incredibly difficult to beat. That's how you beat the game. There are people that were speedrun. It's got a playtime, so speedrunning it is also that was a big thing at the time. I don't know what people's records were. I've never tried it myself. My first attempt at one stat only was speed. I started out on an old phone. I never finished it because I got a new phone and I lost the save. And then I started over later on other phones and doing all of them. And I always thought speed was going to be the easiest because it just was you just don't take any damage, right? As long as your speed's up, you're just straight up not going to take any damage. But I think intelligence might be the best. But the way I'm seeing it now, intelligence has such a clear advantage over. You get your accuracy goes up, your damage goes up, and as long as you're able to get that first hit kill, you're fine. So every once you do get caught up just dying a lot because you're just it's about a trial and error. I don't know. I definitely recommend trying to get a way to play this game. I know older phones have, most Android phones and probably iOS probably might not be able to run it. I don't know how iOS. I don't even know if it was ever. I imagine it was on iOS. I don't even play it on Android, but you can get a BlueStacks emulator and run it on there. You have to make sure it's a 32-bit version of BlueStacks. So there's a thing you have to do and set that up. Not too crazy. And then you have to find the APK online somewhere separately. You can't download it through the Play Store. Through the emulator, you have to download it. If you just download it from your web browser and then install it through the APK installer, in BlueStacks. You can run it, and it works great. I got a controller set up so I can sit back. I don't have to be pressing the keyboard. I got a bunch of keybinds set up. It's nice. Tedious though. I'm going to 480 minutes on this one. An hour per stream is what power gets. Because it's just I need to be like level 500 before I can kill either of these bosses. So it's just gonna be forever. It's gonna be absolutely forever. Because it's already taken me a good few minutes to get one level. You can see how much XP I need down at the bottom. That's my total amount of XP I've gotten so far, and then how much I need per next level. It's a very fun game. It's definitely one that I would recommend for people that like want to watch. If you like have a hard time focusing on TV or like something like that, you need like some sort of stim. You can have this game out and play that instead of just. I found myself I'd like, an ad comes on and you start scrolling on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, and then you miss what's going on. But this game, I found myself like I'd play it, I'd put it down and play it. But I found myself more like I wouldn't get caught up in it, or if I did, I was playing a game at least. Yeah, totally. It turns AFK at a certain point. There's a pet. The pets you get, like I have the harpy right now. He looks brainless and chill. Yeah. Brainless until you start thinking about your build, and you're like, oh, this is not working. How do I do this? How do I make up a better build? And you're looking at a spreadsheet. There is a pet called the zombie. You get some pets that make you AFK. Basically, they auto run. You have to like point yourself in the direction you want to go, and you have to respawn yourself when you die. But it does make it much nicer. I got that on intelligence already. I'm having a good time over on intelligence. Power's struggling. Speed is rough. Speed, ironically, is the slowest. Right? That's fun. Luck is always fun because of how random it is. And then vitality. Vitality is a true tank. I could, if I really wanted to, probably play a vitality build and never die. You could probably time it out in a way as long as you played careful enough and didn't ever fight an enemy that could kill you in one hit. You're fine. You just have to be able to take one hit, walk away, let your health regen. So a no death run could be also fun. Trying to do this whole game without dying. I started that on another save. You can only have 5 saves per instance of the game, which is a bit of an annoyance because I have plenty of build ideas that I can't quite try. Yeah, then there's the shops where you can buy stuff. I haven't really I don't have to go into any of those. But yes, it's very chill, and it can be brainless. If you want to just throw points into power, speed, you do a 2 speed, 1 luck, 1 power, or no, 2 power, 2 speed, 1 luck. Be pretty good. Or you could do 2 power, 1 speed, 1 vitality, 1 luck. Maybe drop the luck after you get luck to like 1,000. Vitality is not necessary if your speed's up. It's just you will just get one-shotted. But there's skills to combat that, which is always fun. But yeah, I'm obsessed over this game, and I didn't play it for a lot because my phone died, and then I was close to beating all of them. I was close to vitality being done, but I just needed to mess around with the power one to see and level up and see if it was possible, but I just didn't get there before the phone finally died on me. I'd plug it in and it'd turn off in minutes. I was all right, well, and then I just did try it for a while. So, but I figured, I don't know, it's fun to. I figure it's gonna take forever, and it's a good these streams are fun to just hang out, talk, chat. It works well for that. I will be doing more permadeath Skyrim though tonight. That will continue. If that's what you're if you're looking for that. I will continue. Damn. Yeah, my speed's not up. I really do take that 20% speed is nothing. It's a one. I got a 1.2 speed. Nothing. Three minutes left. 477 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. See, I can make it. I can make it to 275. Might be able to make it 278, maybe. 277, maybe at the least. You know, I about or yeah. Two minutes. 2 minutes. I know these are the most like high energy streams. I definitely get fatigued in the sense of walking back, like the very like back and forth nature of it, the tedium. It's definitely, you know, maybe one that you're not supposed to stare at the whole, you know, maybe put up something else, like you watch some TV or some YouTube. At a certain point, it'll start AFKing, and I can play, just have it up once they're all there. Intelligence, I can't believe intelligence is burning through everything as fast as it is. But that's not until Thursday. Yeah, I got some time. And I don't know. I might be doing less Minecraft this week too, because if I want that permadeath run to keep going. So I don't like waiting for the weekend for the to get back into permadeath. Like I just got to keep that life going and keep trying to like run that risk. There were some close calls. Some of those traps almost got me. I was surprised. No sneaks gonna be crazy. I don't think I'm not gonna be able to get Lightfoot at all. That's a different game. All right, and I've hit my time, so I'm gonna see how much damage I do to the boss. Oh, rough fight. I know I do double if I had the others. If I had the sword, because it's weak to the stab, this is jab, not stab. So I need a different item. Let me go back. Oh, yeah. Let me go back. I want to go castle. All right, thank you, Red Cat, for stopping by and checking out the game in my stream. You've been popping in the past few, so I really do appreciate you coming by and hanging out in chat. Um, Anybody else that catches us later, come hang out. So as I'll explain the game, or you can just hang out and watch me, or you can just I can bullshit. Just ask me dumb questions or whatever, or ask me smart questions. I don't know. This has been. Thank you again, anybody that's checked this out. I really do appreciate it. Red Cat, you've been checking out streams. I really do appreciate it. I'll add you to whenever I play Minecraft again. I'll make sure to add you to the Book of Chatter. For sure. But this has been MinuteQuest number 36. Once that old quest for power number 8. Might. Oh, I gotta wait. Hold on. I'm doing this all wrong. I had to type in my stats so I can compare. What level was I? Level 77. I don't need to use the magic door to enter the castle that's right there. Can I type? Does the spreadsheet forget how typing works or no? There we go. 277. Oh no, wait, was it? Yeah, no, it was 480. And then same as the last one. All right. No progress besides leveling. It's rough. It's rough. Thank you again to anybody that checked this out. This has been MinuteQuest number 36. Once that only quest for power number 8. Might live stream number 180. Thank you all again. I really do appreciate it. I'll be doing some primitive Skyrim after this, and then maybe some Minecraft. Goodbye and peace out.